Yo. Got a brief little update real quick. I made a mistake. You know what I mean? I made a mistake. And I left a very comfortable situation with the company that I was just working for. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to disclose who they were. I got nothing bad to say about them people. You know what I mean? They ask a lot out of you and they give little in return as far as home time is concerned. You work a week, you get a day, you know, but they pay fairly decent. And, you know, I can't speak for everybody. I'm only speaking for myself when I say this. You know, going out there, man, for, 30 days, 40 days or whatever, or longer, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really healthy, man, in my opinion. You gotta have a balance in anything you do in life. And, granted, man, the money is beautiful. I can't even front on that. Like, the money is good. You know what I mean? The company, they provided full benefits, medical, dental, optical, and like this. Life insurance policy, you know what I mean? But, like I say, man, you know what I mean? Like in anything in life you do, man, there gotta be some type of balance, man. Like, who works all the time? You know what I mean? Like, when you doing OTR while you in the truck, really for real, your whole life in reality is all about driving. It's all about trucking. You know what I mean? There is no personal time for real, you know? Not with you physically being present anyway. So, I say that to say this. I had an individual, man, a partner of mine, man, I went to school with. He came to me, man, telling me about this dude. Initially it wasn't about me, but he was telling me about this guy, man. He been doing side jobs for whatever. Pulling containers, pulling some dry van loads and stuff like this. Say the money was pretty decent. Say the guy was paying a high amount of money per mile, more than I've heard, from anybody. So anyway, I speak to the guy, and I get it. My partner, he felt like he was doing me a solid, by putting me on, because he like, I know you, if you had the opportunity, this is what he asked me anyway, if you had the opportunity, man, to make the same amount of money, if not more, and be able to be home more, would you jump on it? So that's how this came about, what I'm getting ready to tell you about. Anyway, speak to the guy, the guy telling me who he is and, about his company and what he's looking for, and you know what I mean? Like, I've spoken to a lot of owner operators, and ultimately I know the game. Like, the objective is to, you come out, you drive, you get your truck. If you trying to, become an owner operator, and then, of course you want to find somebody that, is not going to drain your pockets too hard, to be able to insure somebody who don't got accidents and tickets and all this type of crap, to put in your truck, so you can, you can allow your truck to be a source of residual income. And I get that. And anybody who's driving, you know what I mean? Like, I would like to think that everybody would want to be an owner in this game, because there's so much money. There's so much money to be made, right? So, okay, boom. Here's the meat on this sandwich. No homo. The guy tells me he's gonna pay me 70 cents a mile loaded, 50 cents a mile unloaded. He was even going to the extent, being that I told him, how many miles I drive a week, which is 3,000 or better a week. You know what I mean? Like, he said, man, well, I might have to go ahead, man. He was like, I was thinking about getting this, I think he said 2015 or 16 Kenworth or whatever. And I'm gonna put you in that joint, because I need you to have a good truck. It said everything, to woo me in, give me enough on the line to get me to actually sit down and meet with him. So I sit down and meet with the guy, because I get tired. Before I say this, I get tired when I'm out there. I get exhausted at times. Sometimes I'm so juiced up off of Red Bulls, like I can't even sleep. I gotta take freaking melatonins, man, just so my body can have the urge to go to sleep. Not sleeping pills, melatonin. Melatonin is, for those who don't know, is a chemical that your body uses to, your brain sends the melatonin, I'm assuming, or whatever gland you got in your body, to your body to let your body know this is what makes you get at ease and go to sleep. Right? So anyway, I'm not a doctor, by the way. I'm just, these are not sleeping pills. So, you know what I mean? Like, I sit down with this guy. I'm telling one of my dudes about it. He drives for another company. And, he was like, man, shoot, that's all right, man. I'm telling him, like, yeah, man. So he like, asked the guy, can we link up with him? And we both link up with him instead of just being me. So we sit down with this dude, talk to him. He pull up in a big, nice truck, you know what I mean? Looking like money, smelling like money, So I'm like, okay, dude got a little bit of bread, you know what I mean? Like, he look, he talking that talk. So anyway, I'm gonna fast forward the clock because I don't want to make this too long. I ended up leaving my company. Big mistake on my part, but I learned a valuable lesson from it. I left my company. One thing about me, I'm a Boy Scout when it comes down to certain things. I put a 2-week notice in instead of just quitting. And I took the equipment back up there too. I dropped the truck back off at the yard, So because I did that, I'm still in that company's good graces. For the record, let me just say that before I, say what I'm about to say. So, freaking, without even doing a thorough pre-trip, man, I seen some stuff that wasn't right. And I'm like, yo, like, where the Kenworth at? So I can't even say the dude tricked me. I tricked myself. I let the fact that, I wanted to get the same amount of money, if not more, and be able to come home a lot more, because that time to sleep is everything, man. Like, when I come home, I do 30 days on the road. Man, when I get back with them 4 days of off time, I might sleep majority of the first 2 days because I'm exhausted. Forget tired. I'm beyond tired. I'm freaking lethargic. I might go to sleep at nighttime. I'm still kind of tired. Take care of business. And then I might have to slam a bull or something like that just so, I'm out. Like I'm right now, I'm a little fatigued, but I ain't been driving in a few weeks. So the guy's trucks ain't right. To be honest, they wouldn't even pass inspection. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bunch of stuff wrong with them joints. I wasn't trying to be funny when I asked the guy, but I'm like, yo, man, have you ever driven over the road, like, for a company doing OTR? Because I was surprised once I told him, a few things was wrong with the truck. Like, for an example, one of the tread depth in the tires, I didn't even have to put the gauge on that joint. That's how low it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, like, I'm like, man, what's up with that tire right there? He's like, what's wrong with it? Look, what's wrong with it? Like, are you kidding me? Like, this damn thing about to blow up. What do you mean, what's wrong with it? You kidding me? That's one thing that I can say about those bigger companies, whether it's a mega company or, a medium size or a small company. When you're dealing with a company that got money, like, stuff like that is never an issue. They might get on you. Like, yo, why you let your tread depth get so low on that tire, man? Why you let that tread depth get so low on that joint? Yo, what's up with that air hose right there? You know what I mean? I hear this, so I see that, and it's nothing. Like, you get that stuff fixed because why? If you get put out of service, your truck is not making any bread. And you still got to pay the payment on that joint if you don't owe it. The insurance got to get paid whether you own it or you leasing it or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly how much it is for that DOT number, but if you ain't making no money with the joint, I mean, it's a loss at that point if you ain't making no money with it. So yeah, in a nutshell, I bumped my head. I bumped my head hard. But the true travesty is not learning from it. This is definitely one that I'm definitely taking with me, man, in the future. You know what I mean? I'm a little disappointed in myself because at the end of the day, I made a promise to myself years ago. And I thought about it, but I didn't go in depth like I should have had. And I ended up playing myself. So basically what I'm doing right now, man, you know, one thing about having a CDL and you don't got any accidents and you don't got freaking tickets and all this type of crap, man, the people will beat your door down giving you job offers. You know what I mean? I got two owner operators that I'm trying to do something with. One of which he don't really need me for real, but my services would be appreciated so much so that he's willing to pay me $1 a mile. You know, like I said again, he don't need me for real. He can make money without me, you know. And then it's another guy offering to pay me 27% of each load. The only difference between the two, I wouldn't have to pay for the fuel with the 27% per load. Owner operator. I ain't gonna put his name out there. What's the name of his company and none of that. When I start driving, whichever way I go, I'll disclose it then. But you know, I'm just learning, man. I'm learning. I'm thirsty for the knowledge. I'm eager to get back out on the road. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people that drive, and you know what I mean? I find myself, you know, yo, where you at? What's your 20 driver? You know what I mean? Some of my dudes be sending me videos and, you know, pictures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to front. I'm very grateful for trucking. I'm very grateful for, you know, I'm very grateful to Allah Ta'ala, man, for giving me the you know, the fortitude, man, and the ability to be able to literally, like, concentrate on this joint, man, and have the know-how and the determination to make it happen, because it wasn't easy. And now that I'm in it, I've been driving. I don't remember exactly how many months I got, because I got gaps, you know what I mean? But I know that I got over a year of experience. I've been in all 48 states, in all different weathers, driving. And I know for a fact I got over 100,000 miles out here, you know what I mean? So now I'm ready to start learning the next aspect of this thing. It's time. The business side of this thing, the load boards, dealing with brokers, what needs to be done, you know what I mean, in order for me to get a truck, and then if I get one, right, what avenue do I want to run it? Under somebody else's authority, going percentage base, mileage base, whatever. This trucking industry, man, it's like a freaking, man, it's a gold mine, man. There's a lot of different ways to make money in this thing, man. You know? But anyway, like I said, I ain't gonna make this too long. I bumped my head and I just wanted to talk about it, document it, put it up there. I like looking over these videos as the time goes on, because I don't know, man, it's just something I kind of always been into. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, you know, briefly, my grandmother, she gave me a tape recorder, a VHS recorder back in the day. And, you know, my father, he still got some of those old videos that I recorded on that camcorder. And looking at a video is way different than looking at a picture. You know what I mean? You look at a picture, you don't get a sense of who that person was. You can only assume. With a video, you can hear this person's voice, you can hear them breathing, you can get a glimpse of their personality, you can laugh at them, with them, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes, you know what I mean, I don't put everything that I record. Sometimes I might record myself. I might have something on my mind, and I just cut my phone on, you know what I mean, and just talk. And save the joint in my Google Photos, you know, and I see some videos from when I first came home, the year after, and so on and so forth, you know what I mean? And it's just like a visual reminder of how far you came, or just how low I might have been mentally at that point in time. You know what I mean? And sometimes I don't even share it with nobody else. You know what I mean? Like, everything ain't for everybody, and I don't tell everybody everything about myself, but it's beneficial to me. what I'm saying? When I'm gone, you know what I mean? Like, I can still be seen. I can still be heard. And I don't know. Something about that always was intriguing to me. Technology is something. Back in the day, you used to have a camcorder on your shoulder like this, right? Battery packs. Got to carry the big bag. Now I got a freaking, this phone probably not even 3 pounds. Just crazy. It's crazy how much time has passed, you know? How much things in advance and stuff like this, but at the end of the day, this life is temporary. COVID done changed everything. A lot done sit down this, and now this is a way of life. Can't go nowhere without putting a mask on your face. You know? It's crazy. But anyway, I'm blabbering now, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this joint, man. And y'all continue to be safe out there on that road. You know, from here on out, I probably might just do short clips. Something I might want to say real quick. Ooh, put it up there, and it might be 2-3 minutes. I don't want to be like everybody else. Sometimes I get caught up, like right now. I'm just rambling at this point, but I got some things in my mind, but I ain't gonna talk about that up here. Y'all be easy, be safe on that road, drivers. You know what I mean? If you holler at me, I'll holler back, man. You know what I mean? I think I put my email address up there. But if you holler at me, I'll holler back. You know what I mean? Peace.